Plaintiff William Harrison says he knows the defendant through a mutual friend, and when the defendant got a pit bull puppy, she asked William to help train it. However, William's suing because the defendant never paid him for his services. Defendant Devin Benner says William's nothing but a cheat and a drug addict who's only suing to get money to support his addiction. Devin claims she knows for a fact that William pops pills and smokes crack, and she refuses to pay William anything because he didn't properly train her dog.
Tell me what happened.
Let's say I met Devin about a little over a year ago, and she recognized that I had a couple of pit bulls, so she decided to get herself a pit bull for her and her family, finding my dogs being pretty well behaved and pretty good dogs, good with kids, good with families, good with other dogs. I went to her house one day, my wife and I observed her puppy that she had got an 8-week-old pit bull puppy. She was having trouble getting the dog to go outside and to take care of his business and having a little trouble training it. And being that she saw how my dogs behaved, and her and her mom decided to ask me if I would be willing to help them train their dog, their puppy, get them to behave similar to the way mine behave. And I asked them a little bit how are you guys training your puppy? How are you getting it to go outside, do the things you want it to do? And then they said, yeah, we're hitting him with our hand, we're rubbing his nose in it. I said, well, that's not really how you treat a pit bull puppy. You treat a pit bull puppy, if you need to smack it, you roll up newspaper, tap it on the butt a little bit. You can't rub its nose in it unless you catch the dog doing it, because it doesn't have any clue why it's being punished.
Well, it doesn't sound safe either with a pit bull.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think you hit a pit bull at all. Yeah, I don't think you hit a pit bull at all.
Right, well, it's
talk sweet to a sweet talking. That's the only thing I can see you doing to a pit bull. You know, please don't do that. I give you a treat if you don't. That's not the way you talk to them.
Well, that's how I talk to mine usually, yeah.
Right,
because
that's
they're
what I'm
trained
saying. Let me hear from you, ma'am.
Okay, Bill is here because he's a liar and a con artist and has a drug problem. So he's trying to get money because he's unemployed. And me and my mom were talking.
He chose you as the person?
Yes.
He figured, I think I can meet my drug habit by suing Devin. You all are friends over the years?
Yeah, well, we've known each other for about a year.
Okay.
And I've heard, different things about Bill, and everybody knows about Bill. He's like a little girl gossip of the neighborhood. So
what drugs is he on?
Pills, and he does crack. They go over there and have threesome parties and all kinds of stuff.
I look like a crackhead.
Yeah, you don't have to be underweight.
I look like a crackhead.
We know you don't have to be underweight, so don't even try that.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
You get high off crack and freak off with two women?
Yes, he does.
No, sir.
Yes, he does.
They have threesome.
Yes. Right. Then he makes comments about my 15-year-old sister-in-law's boobs because she has huge boobs.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. We're here about your dog, Devin, and the way you treat your dog. It's got nothing to do with it.
Well, it sounds like she's paying you out as a dog.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I've been happily married for 9 years, Your Honor.
I know you have.
Okay, Your Honor, so...
Well, keep it a little spark in that thing, doctor. That's a fire you got going. Yes, ma'am. I've heard all the dirt about him. That's why you're suggesting that he's suing you. That's why it's relevant. She says your motive for suing her is that you want crack money so you can freak off more with all these women together.
Yeah, that's
that's
what she's saying. I'm just agreeing. Sounds all like a far-fetched plan to me. For $150, it's not going to get you very far.
You know the price, huh?
Read it in the newspaper.
So how would you know the price?
Read it in the newspaper every day.
I don't never seen an ad in the newspaper that says cracking 2 women at a time for a certain amount of time. Go ahead, ma'am. You think that's his motive, but what do you want to tell me about you and your dog and how it relates to him?
So he's lying about my mom hitting the dog. My mom is an animal lover. If my mom seen you and a dog starving on the side of the road, my best friend has known me for 20 years. My mom would feed a dog before she would a human. That's how she is. The dog, I have evidence. He doesn't use the bathroom on my floor anymore. He's moved to my couches, my mother's bed. He uses the bathroom on now.
Oh, what did you say, your mother's bed?
Yeah, my mom woke up in the dog. My best friend was there.
Let's back up. You're suing her for dog training expenses.
That he did not do.
So you're suggesting that you have trained the dog?
As far as you can train a 2-week-old puppy, yes.
Let's hear what services you agreed to provide and for how much, sir.
Okay. She offered me $200 to get her puppy to where it can be housebroken. She brought the puppy to my house, Dropped it off. I kept it for 2 weeks. We found his behaviors. We started correcting him. You get ready to go outside. My 2 dogs helped train the dog. The puppy was going outside
I don't mean to laugh, but I just had a kind of a funny vision.
Well, they follow him out. They follow him out.
They follow
the puppy
him out.
follows my dog out. Yeah. The puppy.
I was just saying that he says his other dogs train the young puppy how to go to the bathroom. So I was just wondering how that happened. It's just, woo, woo. Get into position. This is how you get into position. All right, go ahead. So one dog showed your dog showed the new dog how to get in position.
When to go out. My female would take him out to the place in the yard where they always go to the bathroom in the yard. The only time I told her when I dropped the puppy off, the only time he was having any accidents in the house was when he was left alone for more than 2 hours. And when I finally tried telling her, explaining to her the things she needed to follow up on, which I explained to her before I picked the puppy up, you can't train it in 2 weeks 100%. It's a puppy. It's like having a baby.
You told her that in the beginning?
In the very beginning. When that puppy comes home.
Your Honor, he told me, he bragged to everybody how he had his dogs trained in 7 days. My witness, she was in the room when he was saying all this.
Stand up, ma'am.
I've never met this girl.
Your Honor.
I can't have you around my friends because
He has told Devin that he was Takara. He told Devin that he was a pro at training these dogs, and he said, "Not a problem. I'll have the dog housebroken."
How do you know? You were there?
Yes, I was there.
He says he's never seen you.
I've never seen her.
That's not true. I was in the bedroom, but I've heard all about him, and I heard them talking about it.
You were in the bedroom?
Yes.
And they were in a separate room?
They was right next door to where the living room, next to the bedroom, which is the living room. And they was discussing a situation about the dog. And he said, "Devin, don't worry. I'll have the dog trained when I bring it back to you, housebroken and everything." And I was even there when the dog came home. I spent the night over there, and the dog had in the house. And I said, "You need to call him. Don't pay him a dime because this dog is not housebroken at all."
I paid him $50.
How long had the dog been left alone?
Not that long. I think it had been like an hour or so. We went to public shopping.
That's what he says.
He's not left alone because my mother's always there.
Well, then that proves that the dog isn't alone. How long would it take, sir, for the dog to be trained 100%?
I'd say 3 months. I'm not a professional dog
3
trainer.
months?
She knew that.
Yeah, you're not.
No, I never said I was a professional dog trainer.
What did you portray yourself as to be?
A friend. They're going to help a friend out.
What experience did you have?
My 2 pit bulls that are trained.
Is that true?
Yeah, they're not good with kids either while he's up here singing.
No. My point is, if he didn't tell you he had significant experience,
He told me that he had great experience.
No, ma'am, you told me, you just agreed that the only experience he admitted to having was his 2 dogs.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of experience. You shouldn't have had an expectation that he would be able to perform 100% because he's only done it once.
Twice.
They weren't twins or were
No,
they?
No.
So they didn't happen
apart.
at the same time.
Couple years
so
apart.
you had a couple of years apart. How long did it take each time?
About 6 weeks with my male completely to be 100%. My female was up to 6 months.
You knew that dog couldn't be trained significantly in 2 weeks if it took you 6 months for one of yours and 6 weeks for the other one.
I told her that, sir. I told her that. All I did was lay the groundwork, and she was well aware that I was laying the groundwork.
How often was the dog defecating in the home?
At least 3 times a day now, and before it was about 6 times.
Did you call and tell him that?
Yeah, I told him.
Did she tell you that?
No, she texted me in curse language.
I said,
Said the dog is nothing but a machine.
That is not the words I used, Your Honor. Because the dog will be outside all day and come in and use the bathroom.
All day?
Well, not all day. He'll come outside. My kids will go out with him. My mom has 3 other dogs that are very well house trained.
Mm-hmm.
They go outside with her dogs. He just won't use the bathroom outside. He comes back in and finds the couch or jumps on her bed. He don't do the floor.
What is it you wanted to show me, sir?
So I just have a 20-second video of her puppy interacting with my dogs and how well behaved my dogs are. No defecating, just playing together. The white puppy is hers and is playing with my female Diamond. You can see she's not violent, she's not excited. My male dog is laying right there beside him.
Having a lot of fun.
And I mean, you can see they're not outrageous, they're just well-behaved, well-trained dogs.
Having fun. All right.
But when I gave the puppy back, if she would have continued watching his behavior and listened to me explain to her that When he starts sniffing, take him out. When he wakes up, take him out. When he's done eating, you take him out.
I can't see that there would be any significant progress in 2 weeks when it took your other dog 6 months. That's just not even reasonable to think. I'm going to dismiss your claim. She's paid you $50, and I'm going to determine that's sufficient based on the lack of full services that I think she deserved. Have a good day.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Thank you. He's always trying to take somebody to court to get money.
I've never sued anybody but you in my life. I use prescription medication for pain. That's all I gotta say.
You make racial jokes about me because my son is biracial and call me a lesbian. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
You do. You admitted that you call me a lesbian because I don't have a boyfriend.
Yeah.